I first became associated with Ames when we moved here in 2004. My husband Michael applied for a position in the accounting department and got it. Mike so loved Ames, so that when he passed away, I could think of no better fit than to channel people's donations towards a memorial scholarship in his name. I think everybody understands that students benefit from a community college, but there's so much more that a community college offers to the whole community. And I did not understand that until Mike was applying for his position at Ames. So I have his letter here, his application essay. Businesses benefit from community colleges by having a wide variety of reasonably priced courses for educating their employees. In addition, a business benefits from being in a community with a large pool of trained and educated workers. He really loved this school. He gave his time, we gave our money, and I would just think that it's a very worthwhile course to support it. And I almost feel like he's talking to us from the past to the future now, just about what a great place this is.
I attended UNC in Greeley, was doing pretty bad, and I was about to fail out. But then I found out that I had testicular cancer. My cancer metastasized to my abdomen and my lungs. And I had to drop out immediately and receive treatment. And that involved 2 surgeries and 4 rounds of chemotherapy. And the chemotherapy was intense. But then after that, I was given a clean bill of health. Having my daughter born really made me think about my life and where I was going, and decided that I was going to go back to school at Ames Community College. I graduated from CSU with my bachelor's in biochemistry. I was part of the CU Denver Cancer Research Fellowship, and I was doing clinical prostate cancer research with the same group of physicians that treated me when I had testicular cancer. It was just a surreal moment, like being in the same exact chair that I was years later, but on the other side of things, be ready to give back. I think giving back is important because I wouldn't be here without other people giving back. I am the product of other people donating money or donating time to really help me succeed, and I am forever grateful for that because they changed the future of my family.
We have a number of scholarships that are available to students that can really make a difference. We had a student who was trying to put his life back on track. We helped him to apply for a couple of different scholarships, and he got one that was able to really help him to get his feet under him, to develop confidence. It was fun because I was in one of the dealerships just the other day, and he's been out of the program now for 5 years. He's become one of the senior techs at this dealership, and he came up and he just wanted to say thank you again for just believing in him, and his employer couldn't speak highly enough about him. So if you don't think that you make a difference, if you don't think that a small amount of money, that type of a donation, which was the world to him and really helped him to get through a semester without having to worry about how he was going to pay for school, it really made a difference.
I first came onto the Ames campus years ago when the Jenkins family did a memorial. It was a beautiful statue in front of the Health Sciences building. And I just became aware that you could do a memory of someone, you could do a dedication to someone, you could be anonymous, you could give in your own name. When the Perk building was built and I was able to do a tour of it, I noticed that the office of the director hadn't been named yet, and I thought, this is our opportunity. So we were able to name that room in that building. I would like prospective donors to know that by supporting Ames College, by supporting the foundation, they're investing in their own community right where they live. There is so much synergy when you come together with brilliant people in the community that all want the best for Ames College. We're training our workforce here.
We looked at all the scholarships around, and if you get good grades, and there's the Ames Foundation and even like the Clear the Air Foundation, that you can basically go, from my experience, I've been going here debt-free. What I was going to do when I'm done, I was looking at maybe a shop or going back to work on the farm I was on. And then when we came up on this last semester on our scholarships, we came up ahead on our money quite a bit. So we were looking at maybe getting a CDL from Ames, a CDL Class B. And then maybe after that, I could look at driving like a service truck for like a Great Western Sugar. The tools you're getting and the experience and all the equipment here that just works perfect. And it's been a huge blessing.
When you set up a scholarship, they're kind of nameless, faceless people that are just going to be getting money, or so it would seem. But what I've been really impressed with is the quality of the student that receives the scholarship, and they actually write thank you letters, and I've met several of them, and it's so incredibly rewarding.
This is my daughter, Egypt. She will be 3 in November. She totally flipped my life around. It's so cliche, but to see that I'm now in charge of another life clicked in my head, and I was like, now we gotta mature. We gotta do some stuff and act like adults now. The process of getting the single mother scholarship was very easy. Helped me enroll Egypt into daycare while I was in school. I thank the family who so generously provided the money for us single mothers to have that sort of help, because boy was it needed. 2 semesters before I graduated, I actually was translating with the United Way of Weld County. So right now I am currently attending the University of Northern Colorado. I would like to pursue higher education for my master's and doctoral, and hopefully one day I aspire to be president of a college or a university. I truly wouldn't have been able to raise my child, Egypt, if it hadn't been with the help of the community, with Ames, with United Way, with the different programs that we have here, with the fun events that also happen within Greeley. I think it's a cycle, and we keep building on that chain, and eventually we all just help out each other as a community. That's what community means.
I actually brought with me a thank you letter from one of the scholarship recipients. For 7 years, I volunteered at the Loveland Community Kitchen, Santa Cops of Larimer County and Weld County, and Lake to Lake Triathlon. I am looking forward to starting the automotive program full-time at Ames in the fall so I can continue gaining mechanical skills. Thank you again for your generous gift. I really appreciate your support. I hope this letter gives you a better idea of who your scholarship will be helping this year. So if you're listening to my story and it touches you, or you have something similar you're thinking of doing, if you're looking for a way to give back to your community, I would just say, do it. You're helping students, your community, the college. The foundation is here to help you. It's pretty simple and extremely rewarding.